Hi there, Reid Realtor here, Realtor out of Pensacola. So I pride myself on being a do-it-yourselfer, and this week we had a little issue with our dishwasher rack. This is the top rack of our dishwasher that we bought just a few years ago, so it was a little aggravating that we had an issue with it. What happened was we had the rack assembly that this little tiny piece of plastic that's all attached to this big bracket, the little teeth on it broke off, and it was making the little glide wheel that goes in the track. When you pull the drawer out, it was making it just pop off, and when it would pop off, the rack would then start to keel over and was causing us problems. So what I did was I went onto the Whirlpool website, and they have a parts department there, or parts page. I was able to take the model number of the dishwasher to make sure that I was finding the right part. And I was able to buy the top rack assembly, and it came with everything. So this is the original rack, and this is the side that didn't break that I'm going to replace now. But this was what it looked like originally. And then what I found was when I went to go buy the new part, that they had done an improvement. So instead of having this plastic that was all, I guess, you know, it looks to me like it just got, when the dishwasher ran with all the heat, it just started getting brittle. But they ended up replacing it with metal. So we're hoping that this is a nice improvement. So what I did, I already kind of did this side, spared you the lengthy process of me trying to figure out what how to do that. And I'm gonna go ahead and replace this side. You guys all can watch. Also on the website is our instruction sheet. So it was just basically a 2-page instruction. I think it gave it a 2 wrenches, not a 1 wrench, 2 wrench, 3 wrench, 4 wrench difficulty. I think it gave it a 2 wrench. So yeah, not too bad. Anyway, so all I needed for this, other than a package of a ton of parts, was a flathead screwdriver. So this mechanism not only has the rolly things for the arm, but it also has the adjuster where you can raise and lower the whole height of the top rack. So the first thing you gotta have to do is you gotta take your little screwdriver in here, and you gotta pry it off. Now when I did the other side, just in case this did not work as planned, I kind of did this carefully in case I ended up having to go back and reuse these parts. But you can see, okay, so little lid just popped off, just pried it off a little bit, and this whole piece comes off. This is the mechanism that raises and lowers the whole rack on one side. Then you've got the part that actually holds the rack onto the rails. So there's 2 little clips here. The first one you kind of push off, give it a little push, and you slide it down. You slide it down, and then there's a little tab that comes off on the other side. So little tab hooked it. Just took that off pretty easy. Just a little mechanical. And then on this side, a different type of tab, but kind of similar. And this one, let's see how to go. I had to push. If I can remember how to do this. I had to slide this up. I don't remember having to use a tool on this, but there were quite a few steps. Yeah, little persuasion is all it needed. Little persuasion, little push. Okay, so all I did there, you can see it took me a second, but all I did was I really had to kind of force it up. I didn't need a tool, just needed to kind of put a little persuasion on it. And then it just pops right off. Let's see here. Oh yeah, third bracket that holds this little sucker on is right in the middle. And this one looked a little perplexing. You have to go on the outside, and there's a little clip here that's holding it in. And then once you pry that up, sorry about that, fellas. Once you pry that in, the little tabs on both sides, it'll pop out. I better move this. Making a little noise. Sorry about that. All right, so as you can see, the whole thing just falls right off as soon as you do that. So faulty piece, put that aside. Now, take the new piece. You have to count in 1, 2, 3, 4, and you get past the 4th wire, and you have to come in from the bottom, and you give it a little twist, and you just kind of align it like this. Make sure I gotta make sure I'm in the same place on each side. Huh. Yeah, okay, we're good. All right, next step is to slide this thin metal flange through onto the 2 bottom clips here. That's the guide. So this is the guide to raise and lower the dishwasher. This took a little looking at. The instructions, the pictures were a little hard to see exactly what was going on, but it made sense once I did it. So you just kind of glide this on without breaking anything. You can see it sliding up. And with all this, I missed a step. So as you can see, this was kind of flopping around. We needed to do this first. Okay, so there's 2 clips that hold these tabs on. So did a little bit out of order there, but it doesn't seem to be a problem. Okay, so 2 clips. Again, the picture's tough to see how this is supposed to line up, but there's a little space in the bottom of this clip. And that's where the metal tab comes up through. So if I tilt this in, you can see it kind of leverages itself in there. This little tab will fit in here, and you know it's locked in. And listen, you hear that click. So that's all locked in. Easy peasy. All right, same thing with this side. Put it in, you're gonna have to tilt it, straighten it out, hold on to the bottom, line it up, click, it's in. All right, so I was supposed to do these 2 things before I did this, but it doesn't seem to have made a difference. Didn't seem to matter. Okay, next thing is, now that I have the part that goes into the rail attached to the part that actually will have the lever to kind of hold it in place when you want to raise and lower. You've got this brand new tab. Now, when I first saw this, I was like, ah, crap. It came with the wrong piece, but no. So the other one, it just looked different. So this one's just completely different look about it. So you do want to use the new parts that came with it, all of the new parts. So when you put this in, you're supposed to put the thumb piece on this side, and you slide it in. I'm going to pull it up a little bit so I have myself a little more room. have it up here a little bit, then you can easily put this piece in. See the thumb position, and then you can see where it just, there's these little cutouts on both sides, and it holds it in place. And then you are able to slide it in, and if it's all lining up properly, push it down. It'll, the metal part will come up here. This drops down below that little bar. If you can see this maybe a little bit better if I tilt it. See how it went kind of below that lip. Okay, now last thing to do is to put the cover on the back. So I know it's all lining up right. It's like sitting here nicely, and all I need to do is slide the top edge that has this little tab into the bottom of, okay, this kind of like it helps hold it in place, and then you are able to just click it in place. Now, 2 screws. So this is all held in place while you're working. They give you 2 screws that have a star bit, and the star bit I have it's pretty small. It's a pretty small star bit. So a little makeshift screwdriver I have here for this, but it does the trick. All I need to do is tighten this up so it doesn't go anywhere. So that's all it is. We're done. Now, as with all these projects, sometimes there's a leftover screw. I have absolutely no idea what this goes for. There's nothing in the instructions that says you need it. There's only 1 screw. Oh, guess I didn't need to go find a star bit. This is funny. I've never used this before. So this is my star bit. So they sent a star bit. So they sent a star bit for the 2 screws, and then they were kind enough to give you a Phillips head adapter for the other side. So that's pretty nifty. I have to give them credit for that. So basically they give you a little screw that has a star bit on it. Clever, clever, clever. Love it. Okay, well, there you go. Has a purpose. All right, so now I have no extra parts. I'm hoping it all works out well. Yeah, I'm expecting it to line up. It looks like it's in the right place. And yeah, so that's it. Reid Realtor here out of Pensacola, fixing her own dishwasher. Good Sunday project. So if I can do it, you can do it too. So take care. I hope you all have a good day. I hope it was helpful.